think today has hopefully been a fantastic day for you all as much as it has been for me. The word disruption gets bandied around a lot, but I think what I've found and what I've listened to, what I've heard today, is a journey that's taken us from challenging the way we think as humans, right the way through to seeing many proof points from government that government is ready and open to change. I actually have just a couple of specific takeaways for me, but as John Petterides started the day up front, this is mission critical for us. We collectively are driving an agenda. We're driving an agenda about digitising Australia, and the obligation is for us to own this journey. If we do not step up and step forward to own this journey, we can hardly complain when it doesn't turn out. It is up to us to be the change that we want to be. Genevieve Bell started by really challenging the way we thought about the world we're in and the future that has already been invented. I've never heard that word seamful. We actually have been thinking in the technology world about being in a seamless world, but we are in a seamful world. And that resonates because it changes the way we need to think about how we compartmentalise what we do. And the right to be forgotten, a right in the European Union is throwing around. These are the challenges of being human in a world of digital transformation. We still need to be us when we're done. That said, I think there are three messages for me taking away out of today. None of us want to do what we've always done. If we did, we'd still be using leeches for bloodletting. And we'd have much lower life expectations. We don't want that. That said, new technology, be it machine learning, be it artificial intelligence, be it whatever, it is happening and is going to keep transforming. That is part of what we do in this room. We keep creating the new and then thinking about where and how we can apply it to generate better outcomes. In this context, government has two obligations that AIIA is driving together with government and with you, industry. Two obligations, that is to deliver better policy and better policy environments so that we can get a better society and better economy. But secondly, it's got the obligation to operate well. And it can't do it alone. And we've heard that today. We've heard that many times. It can't do that alone. It is up to us to work together and co-create the future and the outcomes. But as Pia just let us know, there are challenges with government as a platform, scalability, linearity. We need to be able to think about how we can work together and tackle some of these challenges. We've considered during the day the concepts of little AI, explainable AI, and bots. How many bots are there already, and what conversations are they having about us behind our back? But how good is it to know that they are also helping us fundamentally address our unconscious biases? I'm pleased to note that we've had close to 40% of presenters on the stage today be women. That is starting to tackle one of our true unconscious biases. But when we see what and by the way, it's not 50% I know, but the representation of women in the technology workforce in Australia is 26%. So we are outperforming, not yet at parity, but we are outperforming. Nadia is helping us tackle the unconscious biases we have around accessibility and letting all of us live the lives that we would want to live. And I'm proud that my team, unbeknownst to me, but I've just been told, has donated all of the food that's left over from today to Oz Harvest. So there is a lot of generosity out there in the community, and we can be proud about that and celebrate that. My second key message and key takeaway from today backs up AIIA's Galaxy poll that tells us that Australian people not only want government to deliver better digital outcomes, but we expect government to do so. And we're on that journey together. Nerida O'Loughlin not only broke the news for us that the new CEO, Gavin Slater, well, you heard it here first. Thank you, Beverly, for pointing that out. She shared with us the concept of small and short-term projects being ones that really work. And I think that's something that the industry has been talking about for quite a while. Gary Sterenberg shared with us the concept that trust is required coming out of government agencies and scrutiny is to be expected. But there's no need for government to get in the way of good servicing, and that is, again, on industry to help government deliver. We are in this together. So the third and final point is that message of now is the time to step up and step forward. Industry can and must work with government to create the outcomes we expect, to ensure that Australia is in the leadership position, that we are not just takers, we are creators of outcomes that are tailored to us and our specific environments. Peter Alexander from the DTA shared with us that great innovations have all been supply side. Take heart, take note in that. We are the creators of great outcomes and we have to keep doing so. This is our journey, our government, our society and our economy. AIIA is here to co-create with government and you are AIIA. So thank you for that. They're my takeaways from today. But today is one step on the journey. Today is the 6th in our navigating series and the 7th, please save the date already. It is scheduled for the 15th of March next year, 2018. We have the location, get on board. We're going to be sending out, as Beverly mentioned, a survey. We will be connecting with our members to understand what is the technology area that we want to discuss and debate and dive deep into next year. So we'll be talking with you about that and then sharing that very soon. But now it is the time for me to do probably the most joyful part of the day, and that is the thank yous. It's without these names, these companies I'm about to share, without whom we could not have been here. And I'm going to start, Beverly, with you. Thank you so much. It is an honour and a privilege to work with someone who not only is a masterful MC, teaching me things every moment when I see you up here, but brings such deep knowledge of the sector and a perspective across the sector. So Beverly, thank you for your contributions today. We have sponsors to thank. Now, I actually get nervous about using that word sponsors because it always gets connected with money, but really it's about these organisations are ones who are at the forefront. They are stepping up. They are showing that this is an area that is important to them. They are getting outcomes and driving and contributing outcomes, and without them, today really would not have been possible. So our diamond sponsor, Salesforce. Thank you, Salesforce. Our platinum sponsor, HP Enterprises. Our gold sponsors, Dell EMC and NVIDIA, EY, the National Disability Insurance Agency, and Cirrus Networks. Our silver sponsors, Optus and Lenovo. The Satchels, Catering Breaks and Lanyard sponsors from Intech Bank. The coffee cart sponsor, who's not shared that joy, Capsicum Business Architects, and soon, I'll try not to hold us up too much longer, the post-summit drinks and networking from Cirrus Networks. Before I close though, I also want to thank the AIIA team. That is our board members who I'm privileged to work with every day. They bring great insight and leadership to this industry for Australia. Our council chairs and council representatives from the states and territories around Australia who are here today or who have contributed in this journey, and we are continuing the Navigating Summit series around the country, so the debate does not stop today. It continues and it translates to the state level as well. Our Policy Special Interest Group, who helped us create, define and shape the program. And of course, the AIIA executive team, who again, I'm really honoured to work with and serve. They have done so much that is, for many of you, behind the scenes, but they have worked long hours to make today, and in fact, tonight, happen. So to the team, thank you very much. There is one person who is truly pivotal to the success of today, and I'd like to ask Suzanne Roach to come out here. The word is no one is allowed to poach this lady. She's ours and she's not yours. Without Suzanne, today really would not have been possible. Suzanne, you bring so much to this. Now come up on stage. Come on. And someone needs... That's okay. I don't have heels on. Yeah. And I'm not going to. I don't need to look at my notes. Suzanne helps conceive this. Suzanne drives our Policy Special Interest Group. Suzanne connects with the 28 speakers that you've had up on stage here and next door. Suzanne is the one who cracks and cajoles and makes things happen. And I don't know how or why, but she does it with a smile on her face. So on behalf of all of us, I'd like to give you an envelope, which actually has a voucher in it for a spa treatment. So thank you so much.
Thank you.